on the computer. That's done. Amazing. So you're going on a cruise soon.
Yes.
Not long. This is exciting. Is this your first cruise or?
No, we've traveled about 6 times on Royal Caribbean. This is our first princess cruise.
Mhm. Are you excited?
We liked Royal Caribbean when our son was young, and it was a good for a young. Now he's 23, and so we thought we'd do something a little bit more adultish.
Yeah. So is the three of you going?
Yes.
Yeah, the three of you. Okay, great. So, and how old? Your son is 23, right? Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. And what do you do when you go on a cruise? Do you kind of hang out together and just make sure everybody enjoys the same sort of things?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, sometimes I'll go off and do my own little thing like trivia and stuff, and the guys will go off and do whatever. But yeah, normally we kind of stick together.
Cool. All right, that's neat. All right, so I didn't get up your cruise. I guess I should have done that first. Let me just get up the order because I've got your maps here. Because we did a brief little sort of overview in the and there's the thing. So I use Zoom for that live. I'm not doing that again. I use something else next time. So Emma Princess. Here we go. There it is. Let's bring it up. Itinerary. And you're going in 8 days. That's
Yes.
awesome. Oh, 10. Are you doing the 10-day cruise? Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Doing the 10-day cruise. Cool. Right. So nice. Oh, good. So you're sailing out to Fort Lauderdale.
Yes.
Are you just flying in that day and then just gonna get straight on the ship? Or are you gonna spend some time in Fort Lauderdale?
My mother lives in Florida, so we're actually going to spend time in Florida on our way back, but we're going to come in on the night before, stay at a hotel, and then go to port. I don't like to fly in the day of just in case something happens.
Me neither. Okay, I've got your maps in order. So I've got your 4 maps, and I know there's a lot of ports, a lot more ports than that, and we can touch on some of them. But these are the main ports that have shopping. So do you have any tours booked already, or you're not?
We have nothing booked yet. I will say that we're not really big beach people.
Right.
My husband doesn't swim, so we're not big laying on the beach type of people. My son would love to do a jet ski. If you can recommend some island that does jet skiing, I will take him jet skiing.
Okay.
But other than that, we like to do shopping.
Okay. So, okay, cool. So your main port is St. Thomas. St. Thomas is a great place to find a beach to go. So is Antigua. Let me write that down because off the top of my head, I don't know, but I can ask someone I do know in the port. So I will contact. Let me write this down. So these are the things I'll come back to you on.
Okay, perfect.
And I'll put them in your planner. So jet ski.
Yes, please.
Jet ski beach. Yeah. Because you've got beaches. Well, Princess Key. Actually, Princess Key. They have great jet skis. However, it is crowded because it's Princess Key is a beach day, and it will be super crowded, and they might be a little overpriced for the competition. So, I wouldn't necessarily. Are you going to go ashore that day?
We haven't decided because it's just a beach day, so we're not really beach people. So we might just stay on board the ship that day.
Do you know what? I would recommend it. You can have, pick of the they do, what they do on the days like that is they do office in the spa, and you can do some really and just chill out, read a book or something like that. But you can get a good offer in the spa if you fancy a treatment. St. Thomas is kind of a busy port too. So yeah, let me it's going to be between Rosso. Dominica doesn't have great beaches. It's not going to be there. It could be St. Lucia. I'll ask a friend of mine, or it could be Antigua. So I'll find out for you. I'll give you a couple of options. Jet ski beaches.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we've been to St. Thomas a number of times and we love shopping there. So that's kind of like our shopping
day. Okay. Cool. All right. So St. Thomas, let's see. So let me see where you dock. And it could change sometimes. It just always. No, it's not giving me that information, I'm afraid. Does it have any information on your itinerary as to where you dock?
No, I tried to look it up and I couldn't find any place that would tell me where we actually dock in each island.
That's annoying. Either way, so you're either going to be in Havenside, Crown Bay, or hopefully you might tender into downtown St. Thomas. Hope not, but those are all the options. Crown Bay's got great shopping, Havenside's got great shopping, and also downtown. So, I mean, personally, I love going downtown because it's just the original St. Thomas. And you've got
Right.
quite a few stores. There's a store that's not on here, and I'm going to get you the information. I'll add the store. Let me add that. I just signed them up, and they've got some really great offers, and they've also got some raffle tickets. And anyone that comes from me, they get 5 raffle tickets so that they can win.
Okay.
So I'll look at that. What kind of things do you want to shop for?
My husband's looking for a Grand Seiko watch.
Okay. What is that? Okay, nice
And
one.
I want a ruby.
You want a ruby. Oh, I love rubies. Okay, well, I'll get you a VIP card from Milano. I just signed them up. I love Milano. They've been around a while, but they've just started to grow. They are like a family business, and they are completely, they manufacture, they own their own mines, they've got their own manufacture. So they're really competitive when it comes to pricing. Effie is been around a long time, and they've got nice rubies too. But Milano for me is the number one at the moment, and I'll get you a VIP card for a ruby. Let me see if they sell Seiko. I'm not sure. Let me just check in St. Thomas. Milano watches. They're not big on watches, but they have some watches, some watch brands. Let me just double check.
When I Googled Grand Seiko, they did mention that they have a store called the Royal Caribbean Jewelers. I know it's on your
Yeah,
list as well. Are they good?
very good. Very good. Yeah. I'll get you a VIP card for Royal Caribbean Jewelers.
Thank you.
So let's see what we can do with the VIP card. So, and then the ruby. Perfect. There is a really great, do you like textiles and like nice dressing gowns and like lovely linens and tea towels and
Not really. No, we're
not
more
really.
jewelry, watches, that type of shopper.
Okay, so definitely there's also an Alex and Ani store downtown, which is, have you heard of Alex and Ani?
No.
It's it's kind of like Pandora, but it's a little bit more quirky. Let me have a look. I'll just
I
Google
like
it.
quirky.
Oh, it's so quirky. I think you'll really love the charms. I think Pandora is typical. You know, they've been around a long time, and it's
Yeah.
getting kind of boring. But Alex Anani is a really cute store, and that's on the map. Let me just double check it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. It's still downtown. I haven't updated the map in a year. So you never know, these stores come and go. But this one, yeah, Alex Anani is still there. That's a really cute store. So I can contact them to see if they've got anything cool. Del Sol and Caraloha, you've got some coupons here. You can get a
Yeah.
free gift by going into Caraloha, or you can get a
Oh, we
free
love that
color.
store.
Oh, me too. I absolutely
Uh,
love that store. And I've got the sheets. I got the sheets.
the
And
sheet. I've never seen the sheet.
oh my God, the sheets are amazing. And I live in the UK and we've got different bed sizes, but I don't care. I
Oh.
just tuck them in. It's fine. They're so soft. I keep saying to my friend who runs it, what I'm going to do is just contact Jamie. She's in Alaska at the moment, but I'll contact Jamie and just make sure those offers are up to date. I'll try and get this done before you go. Okay. So, and do you need a taxi or anything in St. Thomas? You're just going to
Well,
take the
I
shuttle?
probably just a shuttle. I don't know where we're docking, so I'm not really sure. We'll just stay. I mean, I think you can walk to all the shops in the downtown. Yes, once
Yeah.
you get there.
You
Yeah.
can. If you're in Havenside, you will need to get a shuttle, or if you're in Crown Bay, you'll need to get a shuttle.
Okay.
You're most likely if you dock, you're going to be in Havenside, Crown Bay. If you tender, they tender into town. That's the
I
situation.
was I was told I'm on another site, which is just for our cruise, and they were saying that we're actually the only ship in any of these ports on every day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect. Perfect. It won't be overcrowded. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. I'm just going to look up. Do you want to have lunch in town or do you want to go back to the ship for lunch?
In town. In town.
There used to be, and this is years ago, there used to be a fantastic place for lunch. And this is why I was asking you, because if you go into Mr. Tablecloth, which I know you're not interested in
Yeah.
stuff like that, they kind of know everything. And she used to take me for lunch. I'm just going to look at where a store is. Yeah, it's down, not A.H. Reese Alley, Hibiscus Alley, I think it is. There's a fabulous restaurant down there, and I used to go for lunch, and they used to have some great fish and lovely things. So you can have either like a sandwich or a snack, or you can have some of the local fish.
Oh,
And then there's
nice.
another place. Let me look into that and I'll get back to you. I'll put that on I'll put a lunch recommendation for you as well.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So is there anything else you wanted to do in St. Thomas?
No, it's really because we've been there, so we like the shopping. It's the other islands we've never been to before, so we don't know
Okay.
what to do on those.
Okay, so Rousseau is not a big shopping place, but there's one store called Jewelers International, and they have got Seiko. It's a quandary because obviously you don't want to miss up on a deal in St. Thomas. You can't really go back.
No,
But if you don't find what you're looking for, or you run out of time, you have got other options to get a Seiko.
right.
But do you have anything booked in Rousseau, Dominica?
We don't have anything booked anywhere. Usually we wait until we get on the cruise and they do that like meeting and they tell you everything to do in the islands and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because
I
we
love
never
that.
know.
I'm so glad they still do that because a lot of cruise lines don't do that anymore. They just
Oh, I'm
want you to
hoping this
pre-book.
Royal does it. I haven't been on a Princess, so I'm not sure. I'm
Mm,
hoping they do it.
fingers crossed. I know a lot of cruise lines, they pre-sell all the tours and then they have it on
Oh,
the TV, but fingers crossed they do it. Let me know because I wouldn't mind
okay.
knowing. Well, Rousseau is the place to do a tour. It's
Okay.
beautiful. If you wanted to see the waterfalls, it's so lush and green. It is a rainforest. It's a tropical island. It is stunning. We did a private tour once. Absolutely loved it. And you can do that too. You can just get a cab and just say how much for half a day, take you to the highlights. Um, I have a friend in St. Lucia who's from Rousseau, so I could ask her, or just book one of the tours that's on offer on the ship.
Okay.
But that's
So
the
you recommend a tour for that one?
absolutely Rousseau is the
Okay.
tour. Yeah, it's stunning. It's beautiful, beautiful, lush island, and they take you places where they cut up the fresh fruit. They've got mangoes. It's so lush and wet, the island. You can stop somewhere and they just give you all fresh fruit platter, things like that. It's gorgeous.
Okay.
It is a gorgeous island. Okay. I will check on that for you as well, though. But yeah, I would say this is the island to book a tour.
Okay.
Uh, and then what do we have? So that's Rousseau. And then we have St. Lucia. So
Yes.
let's see if we've got any information on where you dock. Um, no, I can't get that information either. Where I can get that information, there must be somewhere. You might have to go. Oh, I know. Oh no, it's fine. Oh, just give me 1 second here, so because I
Yeah.
remember cruise mapper, and if I go to St. Lucia, instead of looking at your itinerary, if I actually go to that's right, that's where I'm going wrong. I'm in your itinerary, but if I go into the port, and I'll show you what I'm doing here in a moment. There we go. So you're going to be in St. Lucia on the 5th. It's a bit clumsy. You've got to go from one screen to another. 15th of May. You're going to be there on the 15th of May. Here we go.
No,
No?
no, we don't leave until May 30th. So
Of course.
15th of May. It's already passed.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong. Yeah. Oh yeah, 30th. My apologies. So let me just get that up again. And then I'll show you what I'm doing once I figured it out myself.
Okay.
Princess. I'm a princess. Here we go. Itinerary. 30th of May. Oh yeah, I was on the wrong one. So 4th of June. 4th of June, you're there, right? Okay. June. 4th of June. Yeah. You arrive at 8, leave at 6. And why doesn't it tell me? Huh. Used to. It used to have where you dock. Okay, I'll do some more digging, but St. Lucia's pretty easy. There's 2 docks. You're either going to be in La Place Carinache or you're going to be in Point Seraphine. Point Seraphine is better, but it's not the end of the world. If you're in La Place Carinache, you can either walk around the harbour, take about 20 minutes, or you can get the water taxi. The water taxi is slowish and a little bit unpredictable. Sometimes it just stops in the middle of the day. It's a bit, or there might be a long queue, long line for it. So I would just, if you're in La Place Carinache, just take it, it's all right there. So you can see where the water taxi is. And if it's,
Yeah.
depending on the time and if there's a queue, then you can decide what you want to do or how hot it is. Fingers crossed you're in Point Seraphine. You're the only ship in town, so I'd imagine you're in Point Seraphine. And Point Seraphine has it all. I mean, it's amazing. You don't need to leave. It's got everything. And I would make your first point of contact Ingrid Bagshaw with Boutique and ask for Jaira. She's a good friend of mine. And Ingrid Bagshaw it's just a vibrantly colorful souvenir, wearables, lovely jewelry, not expensive jewelry, just really beautiful jewelry.
Yeah.
And the history of this location is fantastic because her grandfather, she's the artist, she's a screen artist, and her father was a very famous screen artist. And a lot of the batiks and the textiles that used to come from the Caribbean were designed by him. And they're all copied, and she's rekindling the business. And they used to actually print and produce on the island, but the location is closed down now. It went into rack and ruin, and she's trying to revive it all. So the history's all there on the walls, and he designed the St. Lucia flag. But why I say go there first, because Jaira knows everything and she knows everybody. And so once you've had a look around there, you can tell her what you want to do next, and she can advise you. So you've got Diamonds International there, Tanzanite International, there's Effie Jewelers, there's Harry Edwards. Also will have your Seiko watches. So you've got lots of points of contact for these watches. You've got another Del Sol and another Cariloha there as well.
Right.
There's a fantastic restaurant. All right. And I don't think it's cheap, but it's amazing. It's called the Coal Pot Restaurant. And I used to love going there.
Cold pot?
Coal Pot. I'll put it in your planner. Oh my goodness. I just remember, and I can remember it now. It's got to be over a decade ago. We sat there in this gorgeous, lush restaurant. We shared mussels with a beautiful sauce and the bread. Oh, I was in heaven. It was so good. I think the chef is French, and the food is just out of this world. And it's just so quiet. Nobody goes. It's not recommended by anybody. Let me just Google it, how to get there. I can do this when you've gone, but Coal Pot Restaurant. St. Lucia came up straight away. There's only one, the Coal Pot Castries, St. Lucia. Just amazing. Got loads of great reviews, 4.5 reviews. Price range, it's saying in pounds. So it's £25 to £75. So that's what, $35 up to $125 a dish. It's not cheap, but it's
Okay.
Caribbean seafood fusion soups, just absolutely delicious if you wanted to eat out. But you know what? If your ship is docked in Point Seraphine, you can quite easily go back to the ship for food as well. It's up to you.
Okay.
But yeah, go see Jaira and she'll hook you up.
Okay.
I'll put that down on
Perfect.
the, yeah. So then we've got the last one is let's see, I'm missing out some. So Fort de France, Martinique. If you like, do you like perfumes?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm
It's
retired now, so we don't really wear it. I don't go anywhere anymore.
I know. I'm the same. I've got one bottle of perfume. I used to have loads.
Yeah.
But yeah, Martinique's nice, but it's expensive. You know, it's a French island. And what actually I might look to see if there's any jet ski beaches there. Because Antigua's got so much shopping as well. So yeah, I don't know if you want to, yeah. Martinique would be a great place to do a tour as well. So
Okay.
Martinique for a tour. There is some shopping. It's very French. It's like St. Bart's. It's beautiful, but how much? You know, like you look at a t-shirt and you're like, what? It's so expensive. But nice, you know, it is nice. And
That
then
might
you've
be a
got,
day to stay on board the ship then.
yeah, you got my hint.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless it's a great jet ski beach, I'll let you know.
Okay.
And then Antigua, oh, it's great Antigua. The shopping is just all right there. And again, you've got a Milano. I'm going to put it on the map. And then you've got
Okay.
a fantastic Sunseekers, which is a luxury beachwear, but it's also got some really lovely clothes, lovely dresses. If you fancied a little look around, just completely
Okay.
different to back home, you know. Um, do you like to have a drink in the afternoon? A little
Oh,
beverage?
always. Oh, yes. My
There's
son's
a
23. He's looking forward
oh,
to that.
there's a great bar, and it's so bizarre because it's just right there on the street. Get a table and just people watch. It's a wine bar. I used to just love just sitting there. And I used to work on the ship, so everybody used to come out and say, "Hey, Melissa, how are-" You know, by then you'll know other cruisers. So it's just a
Right.
great social spot. And they've got some wonderful wines, getting a lovely rosé or a glass of white wine. And you can just sit there and watch the day go by in the hot sun. It's really lovely.
Oh, perfect. What's it
Mm.
called?
I think it's called the wine bar.
Oh, okay.
Let me
There
just
you go.
check. Let me check. Wine bar. Antigua. CNC Winehouse, is it? I'll have to Google that. And Antigua Heritage Key. K. It is it Cheers or CC Winehouse? That's it. I think that's it. CC Winehouse. Yeah. But I'll double check that for you. And yeah, I think it's CC Winehouse. Right. Yeah, definitely CC Winehouse. That's it.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna write all this up for you
Thank you.
and send it to you, and I'll fill in the blanks with some of the stuff I said I'll check on for you. And yeah, so do you have any questions?
So far, no. I mean, have you been on the Emerald Princess?
No, I have not. I've heard it's really great.
Yeah.
I have not
We've
been on
not
the I
traveled on the Princess line, so I'm not really sure to know what to expect from them. We've only traveled on Royal.
right. A friend of mine also used to work on that ship. And I know she loved it, but no, I can't help you in that department, I'm afraid. But I don't hear anything bad about Princess lately. I tell you what, I'm hearing bad things about it at the moment is NCL.
Yes.
A lot of people are not happy with NCL, just super commercial and just, and also, you know, like for the British side, a lot of British cruisers are not happy with P&O. They just keep, you know, you get your cruise and then, you know, you got to pay to go watch this show and you got to go. So, and then you get your
Yeah.
drinks package and then you go to a bar and they say, oh, you can't get that drink in this bar. You got to go to another bar. Like, ah, geez, why did you just charge more money? And
Exactly.
it's just petty, you know, just,
Yeah.
and you can't really relax. So we went on P&O and we got the drinks package, we upgraded, and then there was a show that we wanted to go to. That's why we upgraded. And then they were like, oh no, you need another package. I'm like, oh my goodness. No, don't worry. I won't bother. You know, so anyway.
That's why we chose this one, because everything's included. The gratuities included, the shows are included, everything. So
That's
alcohol's
perfect.
included.
Perfect. So excited for you.
Yeah.
I sent you
It's our
the,
first big
yeah,
trip since COVID. So yeah, we're
right.
looking forward to it. Yeah.
I know, it's that time. Everyone's starting to come out to play, aren't they?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, so I will get everything ready for you. I'll send it to you as soon as possible. I just need
Thank
some
you.
answers on some of the questions. I'll wait until I get those back for you. I'll try and get your VIP card for the watch in Royal Caribbean, and I'll get your VIP card for Milano for your ruby.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. And that'll get you the best price possible. So they'll know you've come from me and they'll look after you.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe a
Oh,
glass of
thank you.
champagne.
Oh, that's always nice.
Always nice. Yeah. Well, if you got
Yeah.
any other questions, let me know. I sent your jewelry yesterday and they said, oh, I said, how long will it take? I need it to get there for the 30th. And she said, oh, it's 6 days to the border and then potentially another week. I'm like, what? But I think they say that just to manage expectations. Hopefully you get it
Yeah.
before. Yeah,
If not, it's very pretty. I'm sure I can wear it on our next cruise.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, then. So I'll get this off to you. And if you've got any questions, you know where I am. You can email me.
Okay. Thank you so, so much. And I'll let you know how it all turns out at the end.
Yes, please. That would be great. Thank you so much. Because I'm setting this up all new. So I'm beta testing everything. So I just need to make sure everything works
Yeah.
properly for people. Yeah, cool. Cool. Well, if I
Okay.
don't speak to you before, have a fantastic cruise and let us know how it
Thank you.
goes.
Thank you for
Cool.
all your help. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Take care.
Okay. All
Bye.
right. Bye-bye.
Bye.